Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I'm going to be reacting to Lorde, and I'm going to be reacting to 3 live acoustic songs. I thought this would be cool because I'm really interested in hearing her voice live, and I find that when you listen to acoustic versions, the vocals usually are just so I don't know, they're just you hear them the best than a big live dance number, which I'm interested in looking at too, but I just wanted to hear her raw vocals because I know she has the talent, and I just want to hear those low vocals, those gravelly vocals. She's got such a unique voice. So yes, I'm excited. The songs I've chosen to do are Supercut live, and then we've got Liability, and then Perfect Places. And I thought Perfect Places would be good because it was my least favourite on the album. So I thought maybe if I heard it a bit more stripped back, maybe I'd enjoy it more, because I've seen that this song has helped quite a few people. And yeah, thought I'd give it another chance in a different kind of format. If you want to become a patron, then the link will be in the description. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, link in the description too, and I will follow you back. I did it. I always trip over my words in that bit, and I think I did pretty well. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. So we're going to start with Supercut. Let's go for it. Oh!
In my head, I play a supercut of us. All the magic we gave off, all the love we had and lost.
Wow.
And in my head, visions never stop. These ribbons wrap me up, but when I reach for you, there's just a supercut.
Gosh, it just sounds like the record. I was almost looking at it going, is this actually live? You know, it says live at Germany. It sounds so immaculate, you know?
In your car, the radio up. In your car, the radio up. We keep trying to talk about us. I'm someone you maybe might love. I'll be your quiet afternoon crush.
Ooh, that's
be
nice.
Your violent overnight rush. Make you crazy over my touch. But it's just a supercut of us.
Her voice is so unique.
Supercut of us.
Ooh.
Oh, it's just a supercut of us.
Her voice is so damn unique, and I know I've just heard the album, but hearing it live, it's you can hear every little bit of her vocal here.
Oh, it's just a supercut of us. Supercut of us. It's just a supercut of us.
It's so interesting. It's whispery, low, gravelly, but nasally at the same time. It's so unique, and I literally adore it.
Supercut of us.
I love that.
So I fall into continents and cars.
And you can hear the nasally part because it's convent. You can hear hear that in her voice. It's a convents and cars. She's breathing, and because the palate is so closed up here, your tongue up. That looks so odd, but it's so, everything is so pushed up. It's really is coming out the nose, and that if you describe that being described sounds a bit oh, that sounds offensive or horrible, but no, it's not. It's just a way a lot of people sing. It's literally a vocal technique. I'm not saying she sounds annoying. It's just she uses a lot of her nasal palate here, and you can hear it. That's part of it. That's part of it. It's cool.
All the stages and the stars, I turn all of it to just a supercut. 'Cause in my head, I do everything right when you call. I'll forgive and I fight, because ours are the moments I play in the dark. We were wild and fluorescent, come home to my heart. In your car, the radio up. In your car, the radio up. We keep trying to talk about us. Slow motion, I'm watching our love. I'll be your quiet afternoon crush. Be your violent overnight rush.
Oh, Oh, I love that. Her vocals open up a little bit there because she's kind of laughing. Be quiet, open a catch. Because when you laugh, like your throat opens and it's like, be quiet, open a duh. It pushes everything down, like, ooh. I do everything right in my head. I've forgiven the fight. That's her normally, and then she's like, in my head, the radio, you know? Yeah, that laughter opens the vocal a little bit, and it's interesting because you can really, I just love being able to hear the joy in the vocal. I don't know whether she's laughing because of the song or whether she got something wrong and it made her chuckle or whatever, but whatever it is, it sounds cool, it like kind of works.
Up in your car, the radio up. We keep trying to talk about us. Slow motion, I'm watching our love. I'll be your quiet afternoon crush, be your violent overnight rush, make you crazy over my touch. But it's just a supercut of us. Supercut of us.
Oh, I love that, how whispery that is.
It's just a supercut of us. Supercut of us. But it's just a supercut of us.
Oh, she's got great character.
Oh, it's just a supercut of us.
Yes.
Supercut of us. 'Cause in my head, I do everything right. When you call, I'll forgive and not fight. All the moments I play in the dark, wild and fluorescent, come home to my heart. Oh!
She opens up there. Come home to my heart. Oh! It's interesting because it shows how much like of this in my head is a style that she very much chooses. It comes naturally, but she also chooses that style because she can also do the in my head. She could also do an open throat style, and that just, oh, I love that. I literally love that. I also love her whole like character movements, who she is, her personality. Like she's got like a tomboyish feel to me, like even her vocals do. I don't know if I can elaborate right now, but yeah.
Right when you call, I'll forgive and not fight, because ours, the moments I play in the dark, we were wild and fluorescent, come home to my heart. 'Cause in my head,
ooh,
everything right when you call.
She sounds so good.
All the moments in the dark, wild fluorescent.
That's gorgeous.
My heart, oh.
In my heart.
Everything right. In my head, I do everything right. In my head, I do everything right.
Oh no.
In my head, I do everything right.
That emotion then. Ooh. That gave me chills actually. In my head, I do everything right. It's got like a, I don't know whether she was genuinely emotional, but there is a thing called cry tone where you can make your vocal sound like crying. So it's like, and that's called a cry tone. But she looked genuinely emotional. So I think it was a mixture of her genuine emotion creating those cry tones actually, rather than a purposeful thing. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever it was, you could feel through her performance and her face and just her heart that you could feel something there, and I certainly did. That gave me chills. Anyway, I love that. That was really cool to start with, I feel. Next one's Liability, so that's going to be like, yeah, just emotional. It just is.
Taxi, he don't wanna know me, says he made the big mistake of dancing in my storm. Says it was poison, so I guess I'll go home, into the arms of the girl that I love, the only love I haven't screwed up. She's so hard to please, but she's a forced fire. I do my best to meet her demands, play it romance, we slow dance in the living room, but all that a stranger would see is one girl swaying alone, stroking a cheek. They say you're a little much for me, you're a liability, you're a little much for me. So they pull back and make other plans. I understand, I'm a liability. Get you wild, make you leave. I'm a little much for everyone.
Couldn't really pause it then. I couldn't. Like, everything was flowing so nicely that I felt like if I paused at any moment, it would just... I didn't want to break that up. Like, her vocals here they're so freaking raw, like, and I knew they would be, and I'm so pleased that they are. And it's just her facial expressions too really make it freaking hell. She's brilliant. She's brilliant. I don't know, it's just interesting to see it live because, like, you do actually hear so much more elements of her vocals, you know?
The truth is, I am a toy that people enjoy till all of the tricks don't work anymore. And then they are bored of me. I know that it's exciting running through the night, but every perfect summer's eating me alive until you're gone. Better on my own, they say. You're a little much for me, you're a liability, you're a little much for me.
Just want to say as well, like, the mic and the mic setup doesn't really sound like it's got much reverb on it. It sounds quite dry, honestly, which is interesting because a lot of acoustic you know, performances from any artist, you usually have a bit of reverb on there to really expand those vocals, but it seems like this is way more intimate. It's more like, nah, just hear every little detail of my voice, whether it goes wrong or not. Reverb is like great for if, like, you know, you make a little mistake, because the reverb usually can cover that up a little bit, whereas this seems super dry, so there's confidence in what she's doing there, and she wants it to have that more intimate feel. It's more like it is more about the words and, like, the passion behind them, and it's more like writing in her diary rather than a big, like, expansive out to space kind of stadium feel of, like, you know, I kind of like that.
So they pull back, make other plans. I understand, I'm a liability. Get you wild, make you leave. I'm a little much for everyone.
Yes.
And they're gonna watch me disappear into the sun. You're all gonna watch me disappear into the sun.
Interesting, because on Supercut she goes, Supercut of us, and it's very, very breathy, almost as if, like, you know, she wouldn't be able to reach it. But the thing is, when she goes, disappear into the sun, the supercut of us, she's very much choosing her vocals here. Like, she chooses it. Like, she could have easily gone, supercut of us, supercut of us, but she wants that breathy, vulnerable supercut of us that sounds like air, and it suits the song, it suits it. Whereas this one suits the because it has that cried sound again, you know. I hope this makes sense. I get kind of deep into it sometimes when I hear the acoustic ones and don't know if I'm just sounding like a total load of codswallop. Anyway, right, this one I'm actually excited for because I want my mind to be changed, and it's stripped down version of Perfect Places. Okay.
Every night I live and die, feel the party to my bones. Watch the wasters blow the speakers, spill my guts beneath the outdoor light.
Oh, this has already been my favourite vocal. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back. Yeah.
Every night I live and die, feel the party to my bones. Watch the wasters blow the speakers, spill my guts beneath the outdoor light.
She's like, blow the speakers, spill my guts, outdoor lights. Oh, the transitioning between the two techniques are just, gorge.
It's just another graceless night. I hate the headlines and the weather. I'm 19 and I'm on fire, but when we're dancing, I'm alright.
Oh my god, she sounds amazing.
It's just another graceless night. Are you lost enough? Have another drink, get lost in us. This is how we get notorious. Oh.
There you go. Oh. She's got so much in her that that keeps unraveling. And I love hearing these techniques. I do. I love it because it's so fun for me to follow and explore just how much she has got. I just love it.
Cause I don't know if they keep telling me where to go. I'll blow my brains out to the radio.
That vibrato.
All of the things we're taking, cause we are young and we're ashamed, sends us to perfect places.
Right. There's also parts that sound like, she's a teenager. So that sounds like a teenager voice, oh my god. And it she just suddenly ages up 5 years or more, 10 years in those little flips, it's like she's literally flipping between maturity levels. But this is cool.
Our heroes fading. Now I can't stand to be alone. Let's go to perfect places.
I literally love her voice there.
Every night I live and die, meet somebody, take 'em home. Let's kiss and then take off our clothes.
Oh, that's so vulnerable.
It's just another graceless night, cause all of the things we're taking, cause we are young and we're ashamed, sends us to perfect places.
Gorgeous.
All of our heroes fading. Now I can't stand to be alone. Let's go to perfect places. All the nights spent off our faces, trying to find these perfect places. What the fuck are perfect places anyway?
Did you hear the fragility then? What the fuck? What the fuck are perfect places? Because it's a question. There's you don't know the answer, so there is some vulnerability in it. You're asking someone else, what the fuck are they anyway? What is that? What is a perfect place? And there's some kind of I don't know, there's awareness in her vocal there that she's really asking, because there is no answer. There's no answer to that. It's what the fuck? What the fuck? What? It's got that, it's got character and personality in it.
All the nights spent off trying to find these perfect places.
Joy again, you can hear the joy.
What the fuck are perfect places anyway?
So much character!
All the nights spent off our faces, trying to find these perfect places. What the are perfect places anyway?
That's cool. I really, really did like that version. I did. I'm so glad that I watched it. Felt like I got to hear the lyrics more as well, like, because obviously when you're listening to like a big song, it's hard to catch all the lyrics, but when you see it like that, well, you can hear it a lot better, can't you? So I like to be able to get the story and feel it. I love her character. I've never seen her do anything live before. I didn't really know what she acted like or what she performed like, what she sang like live at all. So this was brand new to me. I found it really entertaining, really powerful, in a sense where it's not like belting vocals, but it's got edge to it, and it's an edge that I like. It's one that is like, you can feel every little emotion and every little crackle of her voice. Do you know what I mean? Every little nuance has something, there's a reason for it, there's meaning for it, whether she's asking a question, whether she's saying something happy, whether she's saying something sad, whether she's remembering something that ties in the lyrics, whether it's like, you know, there's just every emotion goes into every word, I feel, and I think that's phenomenal. I think that's what true performance is. It's singing from the heart and really letting your emotion free, especially in stripped back like performances like this. So yeah, I really, really, really enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed watching this reaction, and maybe, yeah, I hope I made sense on some of like the technique stuff. If you didn't know, I am a singer, so I'm not just a random person telling you like, oh yeah, she's doing this random thing and that, you know. I sing myself. I've got a uni degree in music, and my sole instrument being vocals. So I'd like to think I have something. I've learned something from uni to be able to add to this. I'd like to think. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed, and please do like and subscribe, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.